Good afternoon, grade sevens. We're going to today look at an expression here, 2x plus 3, and how you could go from this into a table of values. All right, now I've got my table of values over here that says x and y. Well, technically, when you're looking at an expression, you might see it as saying 2x plus something equals, and the value there will be y. Okay, so you could also think about it as input and output, and many of you guys might have heard that being called that in your elementary, as well as just recently here in junior high land, where we talk about something being, when you input a value for the variable, there's going to be an output. Okay, you can also think about it as the answer. Okay, so taking the 2x plus 3 as an expression, we want to be able to try that out and see how we could enter it into our table of values. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to then replace the value of x with an input. And in this case, we're going to start it with 1. So we're going to go 2 like that. Okay, so 2, remember, when you have a letter right beside a number, it means to multiply. So 2 times 1 is 2, add 3 is 5. Then we're going to do it again for at least 3 inputs. So next number in that sequence would be 2 times 2 is 4, add 3 equals 7. And again, for the third, 2, replacing the x with the next value, which is going to be 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, add 3 equals 9. Now, if we go to our table of values, and I'm going to do that here in red, in the first case, our input was 1. When x was 1, on our x value was 1, what was our y value? In this case, it was 5. When our x value was 2, our y, our output, was 7. When our input was 3, our output was 9. Go ahead and give one of those a try. I can give you an example here to try on your own. Key points here is if you notice that Mr. Lipan has lined it up everything very nicely. I've got my equal signs all in a row and everything here nice and organized so that you can keep track of your information. All right, give that a try.